done that with your machine so I don't mess mine up. What an awesome trip this is gonna be. This doesn't happen very often. We're out here in, let's see, late February, almost March. I'm in some light clothing and I'm sweating. It's 32 degrees. Had to get a little crafty to launch our snow machines. Usually they have like a big ramp here, but there's just not a lot of snow this year. So we used that little hill. Got pretty crazy. Where we're at right now is actually the boat launch in the summer that we use to go to the cabin. And then the winter, they turn it into a snow machine launch. So everyone can park here. It's kind of like a secure area you can park. You don't have to worry about your truck or your trailer or anything like that. We're expecting a lot of ice. I wasn't able to get the ice scratchers put on my machine. I was fighting these bolts where they bolt on and I just didn't have time to get them on. So Arielle's got hers. She'll see how they work. This sled's ready. We're about to pack that one up. It's about a 60-mile ride out there. I think it's about noon right now. We're fueled up, just about ready to lock up the truck, and we're heading out. Okay.
All right, here we go. Little foot marks on the belly slide.
That's where the trail used to go right there.
It's all water.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going.
Okay, we've been like, what, 34 miles?
Yeah. This is the trail?
Yeah, there's one there and the next one's up there.
I hit it on the right.
The ATV went through here, you can tell.
It's probably just not that. What it is it stops. It's just overflow.
Okay.
You want to go first? I'll meet you on the other side?
Sure.
We are having a total blast out here. This is probably one of our best trips. At least I feel like it is. And we are flying quite literally out here. I think I hit 56, which may be the fastest I've ever hit, especially towing. It is definitely, I don't want to say it's better conditions than we expected, but we were expecting more overflow. And that's really the first patch that we just hit. It was fairly deep. We did go pretty fast over it. So overflow, you know, it's just water and ice on top of some solid ice. There isn't actual flowing water. We have seen a lot of open water this trip, and the ice can be a little bit rough, but like as a whole, the day is amazing. It's beautiful, it's warm, and you know, there's like really smooth sections, whereas we're used to riding on these bumps and they're just never ending. So we're making some decent time. The ice scratcher that Eric put on is working amazing. My machine is staying at like 106. I don't think I've seen it go over 115. And what is yours staying at?
Now mine's at like 130, but it was at like 150 earlier.
There's legitimately like no snow out here at all. It's, what would you say, 50% ice, 50% ground?
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's wild this year. His machine was heating up a lot earlier, but I'm really glad that we've gotten this far. We're not too far away, and the studs are working amazing because every time I take off, it digs into the ground.
Looks like someone's been that way, so I think we should go straight to that trail we cut in.
Is it where there's like a clearing?
No. To the right, see that like clearing, the grass hill, where there's just snow?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. That's where it is.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, I wouldn't personally go this way. I don't know why someone would.
I think I even have a marker. I think someone went this way and has gone around, is what it looks like.
Across the lake, an animal? Look, see where it's open? It's open by the spring.
Yeah.
See that spring?
So let's not go over there. That's our trail. Not a lot of snow on it.
That's the cabin and the outhouse. That's Eric. No trees have fallen on the cabin, it looks like. Which is good news.
See the flag? You just go right up that.
You're gonna go up that?
How else are we gonna get up there? We made it, folks. It's been a long time coming, and we see our cabin. She looks to be in pretty good condition as far as we could tell from down here. We did hit some semi-sketchy spots, but it wasn't as bad as we thought it was gonna be. And our trail's right here, but there is just not a lot of snow on the ground, and there's a lot of trees down because we have a lot of beetle-killed spruce here, and they fall down in the wind because they're dead. I'm gonna take my machine up, pop her in low gear with no sled, and see if I can make it up to the cabin, see how the trail is, and then I'll come back down. Maybe we can start hauling stuff up. Looks like the day we left it. Pretty impressive.
Really weird.
The trail's great. There's not a single tree down in this trail. There might be some trees down in our other trail, so I don't think we want to do the loop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to do the loop.
But it's super easy. There's a decent amount of snow. It's hard packed.
Is there any new damage on the cabin or nothing?
No, it didn't look like anything.
A porcupine ate the outhouse?
Yeah.
What do you mean he ate it, like the whole door?
Yeah, he like totally chewed the front up.
He like left
like,
a little
ate the whole
detailed
front.
pattern.
Dang it.
Look at that little bugger.
We just built this thing.
No, it's 2 years old, man.
Yeah, but that's the only damage.
I wouldn't call it damage. I'd call it art, honey.
What?
But you agree, right? The sun's not like this where we're at.
No, it's like spring here.
Are they good, honey?
Oh, they're delicious.
Has it ever been this warm here?
Not in the winter. We've never been here in the winter when it was this hot. Yeah, I know. Oh.
Pretty cool. Did someone do my puzzle? Whoa!
See how the bananas did inside my thing.
I was thinking they may have suffered with some of... No!
They're a little cold, but they look good.
You first walk in, you're greeted by this bed, and that was Bo and Bandit's little nook.
34 degrees. I gotta eat.
Here's chocolate what bag.
Oh, this bread is still like fluffy.
Cucumber?
One slice of tomato. Here you go. We really like these chicken salads. We use canned chicken and they turn out so good. We've got some little peppers in there, cucumber and tomato. That was a long ride without eating. Oh, we had like a muffin.
We've had like 4 hours of sleep.
I had a bagel. I had 2 granola bars.
Oh, you were eating on the river.
Why am I so hungry? I left us wood, but no kindling apparently.
Remember this? I didn't remember those log piles until you said it.
I know. Figured you'd never see them in the winter, but there's no snow here.
Very prickly. I don't want to get pricked.
Pretty impressive. Everything fared pretty well. When Arielle packs these ice chests in the totes, she does heavy stuff on the bottom and then, you know, goes lighter up top. And all these rags right here were just in that ice chest. So tons of padding, but unfortunately, we've got a leaker here somewhere. I think,
That's
right?
probably a thin
Oh,
one.
it's
No, he's cracked too. Look at this green one.
that one. You were hitting it out there.
No,
Awesome.
really, everything else looks good, man.
It's so warm here that we gotta put this ice chest outside though. Our mosquito net, our nice sleeping bag, our mattress we hauled out here. She goes, fired right up.
How many do you draw again? Oh, party foul.
So you're supposed to put these all down, right?
Down, yeah, of course. I just think it's so funny that the first night we got here, when we already blew my mind of what we accomplished in that day. Okay.
Man, I got a lot of O's.
Are you trying to give everything away?
I got X's and O's.
Heck yeah.
R.
Triple letter score. Okay, so 3, 4, 5,
Ruse.
6.
Like multiple kangaroos, right? That's a word, right?
I'll take it.
Ruse?
I'm sure
More
that's
than
a real
one rue?
I'm sure it's a real one.
Okay.
𝐼𝐬𝐸𝐷.
Dang it!
How do you think I felt? I was going to do spool, and you took my word.
Z-I-T. That's zit.
It's finally dinner time. The wood stove is cranking. We're having sloppy joes for dinner. Our moose meat, like enchilada that we canned, and then some tomatoes and what is it? The rhubarb.
Some
roasted
barbecue sauce.
ketchup. Yeah. I know I already said it, but it was a really cool day on the river. Every time we go on it, we've learned it quite a bit over the years, even though it's been a while since we've been here. You just kind of like remember each area. We know the trip really well, if that makes any sense. And today we got to see a lot of other Alaskan enthusiasts, so that was really neat.
Pretty cool seeing a side-by-side out on this river. I don't know if we've ever mentioned it in a video, but I know I've thought it, and I thought you can't get to our cabin with a side-by-side.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently this year you can. There's just no snow on the river. I mean...
Do those side-by-sides have any studs, hun? Or are they just running
No,
tires?
just tires. We could drive ours out here. We're gonna eat these awesome, extra sloppy joes. We're gonna finish our game, and then we're gonna go to bed because it's late, and we're running on just a little bit of sleep. And we're gonna sleep in tomorrow, too.
The bread is really good.
Is it too hot or no?
Yeah, I remember we did pasta salad, and then we'd like eat all of it the first day.
On the way out here, pretty much. Can you imagine getting stuck out here?
Get to the chapter. We'd have to get... Legitimately, I don't know. Because you can call a plane. We're not going to have our machines, like, flown out of here. That's a big eagle.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning. Erica's working on some ice removal outdoors. We accounted for 3 days to spend here. The first day can be just kind of like cleaning up or taking care of things that needed to be dealt with. The second's going to be fishing, and the third is, again, just an extra day for whatever we want to do. We're going to start things off with a second cup of coffee. We have some biscuits and gravy. I found that it's easier to pre-make those biscuits. Sometimes we would like make them out here, but they just makes so much more sense to make them at home first and then bring them out to the trip. We got an extremely good night of sleep. This wood stove cranks, but we've mentioned it before. We don't have a window up in the loft, so it gets extremely hot. It's also not the most efficient. You can't really turn it down very low, and so even though we have birch and stuff, it literally will be like really, really hot, and it'll be really, really cold because you'll have to open up the door. And we slept 2 times with the door open, and then Eric had to like completely come down and start a new fire when all the wood was burned out. That all happened in the period of just one night. But yeah, it's another gorgeous day. There's an eagle in the tree right there. There's a huge cottonwood tree, and the eagles like to land in it. I don't know if they're looking just around or looking into the open river right there. It's gonna be an awesome day. Are you trying to see? Are you trying to see what's under there? Yeah. We got projects to do today.
They've had such warm weather out here this year that all the snow has melted off the roof and just created this ice ledge on the deck. It actually went like to the bottom of the door. We had to pop it open to get inside. So I'm just chipping some of it off. Another bummer is we thought we had slippers out here. For some reason we were really looking forward to just like relaxing around the cabin and having our slippers, but then we got here and they weren't here. So we think we brought them home at some point. Right on the table.
Eric.
It's not that hot.
Ooh, it smells like chicken.
I know your eggs are gonna be over medium.
Oh. The big spruce are like close to 70.
How tall do you think this little spruce tree is right here?
He's close. He's over 20.
That's 30 feet, at least.
I mean, I'd say he's 25 to 30.
I'm bringing a tape measure next time.
When he helped, it was like that third arm of like muscle. Honestly, what's that jungle juice that we have that's really good?
Yeah, that's old.
I'm like, that's kind of nice. Or maybe I'll put it folded.
It's a nice thing to have.
Half. It's got everything Alaskan on it. An orca, a skier, a carib.
Custom bag.
I'm gonna call it a caribou moose.
That's a
It's got a
right
dog
there.
wolf. A pelican in the tree, I guess. No, that's a moose.
That's a moose.
That's a moose too.
It's got a sheep,
Salmon, the doll, sheep,
owl, bear.
with an eagle.
Since we've owned this cabin, there's been some things here that we've wanted to throw away, some stuff we wanted to bring back with us, and just a lot of organizing that we've wanted to do. We just went through and we did a lot of it, but we set a timer for an hour and a half because we have some stuff that we want to do outside, and that's where we're heading next. 3.5 to 4 gallons.
Because I was just going fast.
You were going fast, but you were towing quite a bit.
It doesn't really make a difference if we're going fast.
I'm just
If
saying.
we're not like in deep snow.
You're not in deep snow. You're on hard ice. You barely use any gas. Mine probably used the same because I wasn't towing. I was trying to empty these out, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I think we put a couple pieces of birch on top, like this one to.
Oh, hold on. 3.
You got 3?
Yeah, look at that. 3. Once you break that pile up, I think it'll be...
Oh yeah, this is a nice deep pile. I mean, this is probably.
I can get this round off, I would
That's
think.
probably enough. Sucks the sharp, I think. Just gathered up some birch that we cut and stacked a few summers ago, so it's had some time to season. I didn't think we were ever going to be able to get to it in the winter, being that there's usually, you know, like 4 feet of snow out here. But on the way in, I noticed that the pile was pretty much uncovered and it wasn't too bad to get to. And we need some firewood stocked up over at the cabin. I'm gonna use a new axe that we got at the beginning of the snow machine season. This is kind of a unique one, or a unique size that I wanted in particular so it could fit in my snow machine box. I think it's under 2 feet. It's the Husqvarna, it's the S60 centimeter. 1.600 grams, whatever all that means. We're gonna see how it works. It is very short and it's not very heavy. Okay, this one's got a nice knot on it. Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
That worked pretty good.
That's hard wood,
Let's just see if that was lucky or not.
That's still impressive, Eric.
Oh, that's really impressive, actually.
That's a huge chunk of wood. How much did that bad boy run you?
I don't remember. It was like $75 or something. I was like, man, I hope it works good.
How do you like it on your hands?
Oh, it's amazing. This is a really nice axe. It almost splits better than our big splitting maul.
I've been watching that it does. I'd say it splits comparable to it.
Oh,
She's a split.
made short work of that one. Dang it. This thing works good. good.
My apologies. How about these guys? Same thing, just go in the same spot?
Just put them out here.
Well, I wanted to show you that spider, but he kept aborting the mission. Guess it's warm enough for them to, I don't know what they do. I don't know if they burrow in the winter or if they hatch or something. It's been super nice not having to use this first trail that we cut in. It's just like a hill that's notoriously steep and hard to get up.
When we're out in the cold winter months and we're doing physical work, I guess you would call it, I get hungry and I eat all the time, and I like to pack things in the snow machine that can freeze or that I can stick in my pocket and just eat real quick. And we've experimented with different types of, I guess they're granola bars, things like that. I wanted to kind of tell you guys some that we like and some that we don't like. So this is a new one that Arielle picked up, and she got these at Costco. There's this one, the chocolate chip cookie dough, which is really good. That's probably Arielle's favorite. The other one I ate on the way out, it's peanut butter and jelly. These ones are really good. This other brand is called Aloha, and I think we ordered these ones off Amazon. We got a variety pack, mint chip, cookie dough, chocolate chip cookie dough, or brownie or something like that.
It's like brownie.
We've eaten a lot of these. These ones are really good. Also, both of these ones are pretty affordable. Another one that I really like, they're these. They're not really a granola bar. They're like caramel and like waffle. They're really good. They're not really like filling or anything like that, and they are semi-expensive. So we might buy these ones again, maybe not. These ones, on the other hand, I had high hopes for them. Not only are they protein bars, they are energy bars. Let's see, caramel, almond, sea salt, peanut butter, dark chocolate, 10 grams of protein, natural caffeine, no crash. Unfortunately, they taste really bad.
They taste like super concentrated, like salty.
Salty, yeah. Almost so bad that you can't really eat them, but I do keep them in here in case of an emergency. I mean, I have to be really tired or really hungry. Pack them back up.
I like the waffle ones.
I love the waffle ones.
The waffle?
Should we just eat this one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just eat this one. It's frozen. That's probably enough for some tea, right?
Oh, that's
Take it all.
more than enough. Okay, I bet.
I'll grab one for you.
It looks like grapefruit, honey.
It does, huh?
Do you taste the needles? I was thinking they'd be pretty strong, to be honest.
Tastes like I mean, obviously it doesn't taste like a strong tea you get from the store. It's pretty mild, but it tastes like very light, really light cranberry.
Needles aren't coming through, huh?
We need the chicken.
The spices.
We have the herbs.
We moved our soup over to our white gas stove. Got some dumplings going into it, and it is chicken and dumpling soup. They're a little sticky, but let's get them in there. Been a day. If we're using bait, do we really need to use?
So where am I at?
Good. Deep.
Like that. And then we'll cover our hole completely.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh, is this?
That's more for like a 6-inch hole.
It's for like an 8-inch hole.
I don't think that it's gonna suck it in though. It'd have to get
There
past
it
all that
sits.
ice.
Okay, set it.
It's for an 8-inch hole. Woo!
This ones don't stay as good. Out here on this beautiful warm morning, we're doing some pike fishing. We're hoping to catch something for dinner. Doing a variety of things so far. We have 3 tip-ups set. We're gonna do 5 altogether, and then we're gonna be jigging with our poles. These are the new tip-ups we got. These are the insulated ones. Kind of having a hard time keeping the flag down. The little thing just wanna keep spinning. We might have to modify them later on. This one we have a tube jig with bait. The one over there we have a spoon with bait and a green blinky light. And then the first one we set, we've just got a treble hook with a nice piece of whitefish bait on it. We're doing all different depths. We're kind of just hitting this cove in and out, in and out. And then our goal is to end up on that point over there. And we'll try to fish out in a little bit deeper water, see if we can entice something in today.
It's been about 1 minute and that flag went off again, so hopefully we can use those tip-ups today. Never had a problem with these, but what happens sometimes, actually it happens a lot, anytime you're fishing when it's 0, I mean honestly under 10 degrees, the ice holes will freeze up pretty quickly, especially when you get below 0. So we thought the insulated ones would be cool to try. Kind of a bummer, it gets you all excited and then you don't really know if you got a fish. That's just weird, there's like the slightest wind on the...
Well, 3 of ours are reliable, so.
I know, slightly disappointing, but it's just life, I guess. What's that, hon? Whitefish?
I got one out, right? Didn't I?
Whitefish?
Yeah.
Whitefish is the one you got out.
I can't even see them. I'm having such a hard time seeing today. I know that one's not up over there because it'd be up in the sun.
Ah, stupid flag's out, hon.
Which one?
Same one.
Mm.
What spoon you using?
I'm using the Red Devil.
Oh, the Red Devil.
Medium. Just a hair of a whitefish scent on it.
Would you mind if I get all set up and then I'll meet you over here for lunch or something?
No, get all set up. I'll help you if you want. A lot of times they don't bite bait. We don't ever
they
have.
bite spoons.
We don't ever have good luck pike fishing with bait.
Well, I have a spoon on the one.
A jig?
Is it that one that has a spoon?
You're right. And then the other two of them have jigs, right?
They
Or
bite
one.
dance or tube jigs. They love tube jigs.
Yeah, but I don't know. We just never have good luck with bait.
All right, we've got all 5 tip ups set up. Took a little while, and Eric picked his jigging hole. I'm gonna jig less than 100 feet away from him. So I've got my little hole poked in, and the pike here are notorious for just being like hot or not. So it's either we're gonna get them today or we're not going to. We're still gonna try though, and we brought lots of spoons. They like spoons. I've got little 𝐒𝐢𝐬𝐷𝐿s. I've never caught a pike on a pixie. That would be pretty cool. We have tube jigs. They do like tube jigs, but the downside is they tear them up with their teeth. So we're using steel leaders. I was either gonna use, we call them like a dancer. There's these tube jigs with little spoons, little arms, and they kind of move around in the water. But I think, I don't want to use anything too big. The bigger the lure you use, the bigger the fish you're going to attract. But this lake does have some smaller ones too, right? And sometimes with these tails, the little guys will come through and bite them and they won't actually get hooked. So I think I'm going to use this one though and put a blinky on it. We only had one blinky on the others. Not too promising today, huh? Yesterday was super cloudy. I was thinking that would have been a better day. Got some bright colors already in the water. We got some flashy stuff, and this is glow, so I don't know. We'll see if it works.
Okay, there you go.
Cool.
Good luck.
I haven't even checked the depth yet.
Homemade hummus. It's gonna be delicious. Wheat thin crackers with some peppers on top that Arielle put in there.
What looks like the oil went to the side a little, huh?
Okay, we'll stir it up. Some slices of cucumber,
You don't want to use mine because it has fish on it.
a la carte.
What's all the cart? I don't think that's all the cart.
I'll back a snow machine. There we go, look at that. We need a fish, because we're making fish for dinner. I might as well take a round real quick.
Okie dokie. I gotta tap my hole and see how deep it is.
Sorry, I just had to eat because you know how I get when I don't eat, I turn to the Hulk. Nada. Zero. Zilch. But hey, beautiful day.
When I woke up today and I saw that it was just blue skies, I was thinking, oh, it's a long distance to run. That's cool.
Well, the flag didn't go up on this one. It was still down. It didn't go up at all. Oh no, he's gonna.
Oh, that's pretty size, hon.
He liked your orange one. Hey.
Again, 3 times. He's fighting. He's fighting. Okay, you're fine. We'll let you win. We'll let you win. We'll let you win, little guy. Oh! Damn. Pretty hard to say. 28 inches. I saw him. It was real pretty. He was fighting like a sick. He was fighting and he hit the edge. He came back 3 times and he yanked really hard. And the last time he yanked, I said it. I think this is the same one I caught. You want to try this hole for a little? I'll tell you the tactic I used. We caught one. This may have been the same one I was fishing for. I mean, I don't know if he came back. I'm sorry. Very sorry, fish. But it's still a nice pike. Hold on, hold on. Now we have enough for dinner. He has huge scars on him. He's been bitten before by someone. Okay, just switching that piece of bait. This is that white fish that Eric speared. Seems to be a favorite amongst the fish. You switching your holes, honey? I tapped the bottom to create like a dust cloud, and then I pulled up a few inches, and I was kind of erratically moving around, and I think the fish sees the dust.
Get out of here, Eagle. Trying to steal our fish. It's what you call a slow day of fishing, but we did manage to land 2 fish. We're getting cleaned up now, and we are gonna pop over to a different lake over there, try our luck for a few minutes. But if we don't get anything over there, we'll see you guys back at the cabin. Okay, we're gonna feed the fish.
I mean, look at that set. It's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice piece of whitefish.
You think the eagle would eat that? Probably not. He was really close to eating that pike, huh?
Yeah. I know, he almost got it. Or he or she, right?
I mean, they're just staring at us right now. That's my second fish. Pretty exciting. They seem to be biting at the bottom, and they like the little dust cloud or something when we kind of hit our jig down there. He bit on the bright orange and some whitefish.
Nice fish.
These nice, they're small. It's probably the same. In between, maybe the other one? Not all gonna fit in there. I'm gonna use the second piece. There's an entire fish in its stomach. I can't tell if it's a burbot or a pike. That's a burbot. Well, that was pretty cool. That fish had, we think, a burbot inside of it, which we've never found before. That was a pretty big fish in there for the pike not being overall that big. So they do eat pretty hefty sized lures. And I found this cool little cloth for the table, so I'm gonna see if it fits. But I'm gonna clean the table first with some pine sol. It's diluted with water, so we always do that for bears. And because I'm putting this on top, I just wanna clean it first. Beautiful. But that fish looks very good. On a little nature walk this morning. This is my second one. I wanted to come down on our first trail that we put in. Surprisingly, there's only 2 trees down, which I'm a little amazed about. I couldn't really see it, but once I got down here, it's really nice. Minus the very steep hill to the actual cabin itself. And the snow is already melted, so it's really hard packed. All right, here it is. And I had already kind of found this spot. I thought maybe it was it, but I couldn't really see the way. There's a little birch tree here, and then there's some other trees here. I just kind of remember pulling our boat right here, and that's what we did. We pulled our boat up right to this exact spot. Used to use it in the winter, but it's horrible. The other one is way better. So I was out here this morning to actually come look for a little friend that I have found out here. Probably my favorite bird. It is an American dipper, and I love them because of their dance moves. No, I actually really like them because they go underwater and find their food, and it's just, they're just like the coolest birds to watch. And I didn't really know the sounds they made until this trip. So there's a creek not too far away. It never, I don't want to say it never freezes. It's very untypical for it to freeze. And to my surprise, I saw some Bohemian waxwings, which I've never see. It's really rare. Every once in a while I'll catch a glimpse of them like in a cluster flying away or on a tree. But this time, I don't know what they were doing. They were by the water, and I actually got a little picture of them, so I was really excited. Cabin's tucked back in there, and the bald eagles like that tree right there.
It's 11 o'clock in the morning. We're finally getting around to making, I guess we'll call it brunch. And every time we come out on cabin trips or camping trips, having really good food always makes it that much better. And I thought it sounded good to make dessert waffles. So we brought all these fixings for them and stuff, but Arielle said, why don't we have them for breakfast? And I can't say no to that. So that's what we're making, waffles. Well, it's a thick shell on that one. Let's see how she's doing here.
gosh.
There you go.
That's what my face is too.
Okay, but we're not done yet.
Oh my
We're not
gosh.
done yet.
You know what you could do to be crazy?
What's
Is you
that?
put a waffle on top of it.
Oh,
Like a waffle sandwich.
unfortunately, these waffles take about 10 minutes each to make, so.
You want to just share the first one?
Nope.
Banana, whipped cream, and waffle. I really like Nutella. It's very good.
How do they taste is the question.
Sweet. The waffles aren't sweet though. I didn't put too much sugar in.
Man,
Do you like that better than the pike last night?
well, it's different.
I really like pike.
Waffles are so much different than a pancake, yet they're so similar.
Ended up snowing pretty much all day. Just enjoyed the day around here and doing some packing to get, you kind of have to pack like ahead of time to get ready for leaving tomorrow morning.
And lots of cleaning. We haven't been out here in 2 years, and it just seemed like it was, I don't know, there's just
Like
some stuff.
organized.
Yeah, cleaning and organized, just some stuff that we wanted to do. In some of our previous videos and just our trips out here, we always seem to find ourselves eating just really good foods and just trying new things.
We've been sent some food, but
Yeah, we're gonna try some foods that we think are unique. They might be common food to some of you, but to us it's just a little unusual. We're starting with this one because we're gonna toast this on the wood stove. Brown bread in a can. We have tried this before, but this one has the raisins.
we maybe didn't toast it.
Man, that smells pretty good. Smell that.
Yeah,
Smells
it
like-
has a, excuse me, like a,
Molasses taste,
That's
smell, and like,
yeah, molasses.
we're gonna cut this one into some little round slices, and we're gonna get it toasting on the wood stove. We're gonna eat it with butter. But these are kind of cool. They just, let's see if this one
Do
will
they
come out.
just pop out, huh?
Well, last one I just hit with the, there it goes.
That's what you did your last time too.
I really like this canned bread because it's something you could bring like camping, and it's just like you have bread and it comes in a can. You don't gotta worry about it, you know?
January, two years.
That's expired by 2 years.
But it's in a jar, guys.
Unfortunately, we've had some of this food we wanted to try for a while. Let's do that, because I'm excited for those.
Show them those.
We were in Fairbanks.
Yeah, a really cool Asian market.
And we picked up these baby crabs.
And some other various delicious candies.
Just really cool things.
Kefir, banana candies.
Yeah, this is called Crispy Baby Crab. It is crabs. They're like little baby crabs. And there's crab, brown sugar, palm oil, soy sauce, salt, chili powder. And it's actually like a full-on
baby crab.
Little
crustacean.
Oh, I'm getting some major seafood smell from this. I hope these are good.
Oh, and there's seafood, honey. It would be odd. Not as seafoody as you would think.
Really?
I get more seafood from fish.
Man, I just taste like I'm at the beach right now.
I personally like crispier things than you. I definitely taste sweet. You get a little sugar. You taste the sugar? Yeah, brown sugar.
I mean, they taste a little...
Can I just ask you, what did you expect a baby crab to taste like?
Yeah, I mean, I'll eat them.
If you put this on chopped up on salad.
That's not a baby, that's like an adult. This next one is, I had to look it up because it's in a different language. It is smoked cod roe. I don't know, this one we've had for a long time.
We were sent a few of these tubes and we ate through many of them right away and we saved this one.
Yeah, it's kind of unique and it says it's expired in 2023, but...
We don't like the liquid. Why is it liquidy?
I don't know if you can hear that.
We don't think that's good.
It's like liquid on the inside. So then you gotta pop it open. The seal has not been popped. Maybe it's supposed to be liquidy like this. Maybe not.
What I remember those tubes, and only this one has been liquidy this last trip. It hasn't been liquidy until this last trip.
Maybe if I squeeze the little liquid out, we'd get to the...
It tastes like to me.
What the...
It doesn't taste smoked at all. I have no fear of trying things expired.
Whoa, it tastes like a hot dog.
Do you remember when we had that like nice brown cheese? Like a not bad cheese, good cheese.
Like a smoked cheese.
Yeah, like smoked Gouda.
It's smoked roe.
If you're getting like a smoked cheese flavor, that's what we're getting. So I don't know if that's good.
And is it supposed to be liquidy? Because right now it is.
No, I think it's supposed to be more like a creamy texture.
Maybe, I don't know, but it's good.
And we have a few of these lovely little tin fish. We've got mackerel, sardines. Eric and I really like the King Oscar sardines. They're absolutely amazing, especially the ones with tomato. This one has tomato.
Or the jalapeno ones.
And then this one is it cod?
It's some sort of fish pate. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's
looks like cat food. Doesn't taste like it though.
I can't tell you where it's from.
Let's go one of those and let's
try
try mackerel.
We don't know what it is, but
we've never tried mackerel.
Smells good. Looks very similar to
hot dog.
Yeah, or like bologna or something.
Looks like a hot dog out of the case.
I think it's fish, but it also tastes like a hot dog, so.
Like a cheesy, salty, that's like the main thing I'm picking up, kind of like a snack food.
I think it's smoked also or something, because I'm getting smoky.
Are you getting smoky? I don't know. It could look like, it could be like a bean dip. I can't really tell. I almost feel like there's somehow, we're pulling like reminiscent of something we've tried before.
Yeah, we're always like, it tastes like this, or...
It's not a flavor I've never tasted. Let's put it that way.
These canned fish, you know, sardines, mackerel, things like that. This was always something that I've passed by at the grocery store. I've seen them and I was just like, you know, I didn't really know. And then we came out here and we tried some.
Yeah, and they're delicious.
And ever since then, we were like, these are awesome. Why have we not been eating these? It's literally like this awesome meal in a can, and you can put it on a sandwich. We usually just have with crackers, so maybe like a mackerel? How big's a mackerel? I don't know.
Like a trout or something? I mean, not like a trout. It's an ocean fish, but...
You know what I think of these when I open them? Feeding like an alley cat or something, you know what I mean?
What smells...
Tomato in there.
Just like SpaghettiOs.
There is so much just juice and tomato in there. It's a mackerel fillet. It's a big fillet.
Big fish. Almost like if you were to render tomatoes and have like this concentrate puree. And that's what they have on there. It's so good.
Why am I getting smoked flavor from everything? That is good. Holy cow. Where did these hail from? Here's the bread.
Thank you.
With a little butter on it.
Can you supply that in stores?
Yeah. That's really good like that. Almost tastes like dessert though.
Yeah, we didn't have it like this. We had it different. We made zucchini bread in a jar one time, and this is what we would do with it, and it tasted the best. We'd toast it and put butter, and it tasted a lot better.
This is really good. I like it.
Yeah, I like this. I really like it. I didn't as much last time.
I was really expecting a lot from these crabs.
We came out here for the first time a little over 4 years ago, and we've been keeping a little journal log
Of every single trip out here. And I'm gonna read you guys one. I'm gonna pick one. And I picked the one that was the first time we ever came out here.
Our first overnight trip to the cabin. The dogs toughed out the 60-mile trip in their dog sled. Arrived at noon. We tried to fix the wood stove but failed. The temp was close to 0 Fahrenheit. We heated with a 5-gallon propane heater for a few hours to warm the cabin. We ate a long-awaited lunch of smoked salmon. The poor old dogs went right to sleep. Together, we removed 2 feet of snow from the roof using a rope. We found the missing stovepipe for the wood stove and thankfully got a nice fire going. We explored the old items that were left in the cabin, lots of old food that we will bring back to our place when we leave. Dinner was moose sausage pasta, smiley face, and a cup of hot chocolate. We ended the night with 2 games of Parcheesi. Sorry, it's sitting right there. We both won 1 game each. Bed at 10 p.m. kept the fire going all night. Woke at 7 a.m. Cleaned up the cabin and prepared for our long journey home. Until next time, sign out, Eric. I was laughing because you said bed at 10 p.m. like we had a bedtime. That's pretty impressive, hon.
That was our first time ever out here.
The poor old dogs, huh?
I know, the dogs. Oh, lots of good times here. Lots of good times. That's gonna do it for the evening. We're gonna try to get in bed early. This is the last day, or the last night, of another trip out to the cabin. We'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully early.
Take her easy.
We've been sleeping in.
Once you have the water in the coffee bag, is that like you can sit stuff down? Is that where you have it?
Let's put the cottage cheese back. Plan
Yeah.
on eating that later.
Sounds good.
River snacks you can keep.
Stuff in my toe, but not me.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that away in there.
I know. Okay.
The rags under there.
Let's cover this with the tarp.
Okay. I don't know. What did the weather say?
It's just cloudy today.
Ride. Well, I guess it's chickadee hour. I guess we're gonna be in the snow today. It's life, right? Man, I've been scooping so many times, there's like nothing in here. Teeny tiny bit.
It was still expensive. It was on sale for like $2.50. I was like, dang, that's pretty expensive for one yogurt. But
What do you mean? I never seen yogurt cheaper than that, really, except for like.
that's not much. Is that much bigger than a regular one?
This is a normal size yogurt. Mhm.
Yeah. No, they're usually you can get them for like $1.50, $1.79.
What brand you buying? Right, we are finishing up our bear protection routine, which is pine sol, concentrated pine sol, and water. It's been an awesome trip out here. There's been a lot of cherished memories over the years, and you guys have been a part of them. So we're, I think, all ready to take off, and hopefully we have a good ride.